Howdy YouTube, a very special retro review for you guys today. We're taking a look at the Jakks nWo Back and Bad Hollywood Hulk Hogan. One of my favourite figures. I've had this for quite a long time, along with the Federation Poison nWo pack at the back there. Finally got around to opening these sets up. Looking forward to reviewing it for you guys. Nice shot of Hulk Hogan there on the side. Probably the most iconic wrestler of all time. Certainly he was my favourite when he was in the nWo. Really cool looking figure from his appearance at WrestleMania against The Rock. Probably one of my favourite WrestleMania matches. Not because the match is particularly good, just because the crowd is so awesome in it, and that's what makes the match so fantastic. As you can see, it comes in the old school style Jakks logo. One thing I love is that this was part of an nWo set when Vince McMahon brought the nWo back at No Way Out 2002, where they started feuding with The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Really awesome logo at the top there. It says at the bottom, Hulk Hogan, complete and utter dominance. And that's pretty much true. You read a lot of the backstage stuff and listen to a lot of podcasts about how WCW was run and basically how whatever Hulk wanted, he got. So creative control and all that. But a really cool looking figure. He does come with a sledgehammer accessory, which looks pretty cool. So let's get this guy opened up and out of packaging. Taking a look on the back, we see the nWo Back and Bad series comes with, obviously, Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash from their, not debut, but, well, WWE debut, and then also in their ring attire as well, which is pretty cool. Now, this particular Hulk Hogan is part of the R3 set, so I'm hoping it's going to fit a lot better with the Mattel WWE figures. That would be fantastic if that's the case, because we don't have an nWo Hogan just yet, and this one does come with the real face scan as well. Other figures in the set, we've got Kevin Nash and Kane. I don't recall them having a big feud. It was more X-Pac and Kane once X-Pac joined the nWo and made his debut at SmackDown again. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Scott Hall, obviously good rivalry, and then Hulk Hogan and The Rock. So pretty cool set there. Other stuff, obviously, we've got the old school title belts, which were really cool. Remember having those as a kid. They were great. And also the Metal Vengeance Arena. That looks kind of cool. I haven't seen that, but it looks like it comes with a commentary table, like a barrier for the crowd and that sort of stuff. That looks decent. So let's get Hulk Hogan opened up. Okay, and here we have Hollywood Hogan opened up and out of packaging. And honestly, he's a very, very cool figure. You have to keep in mind that this guy is, 13 years old now. So a pretty old WWE figure. However, he actually stacks up really well against his modern-day counterparts, certainly in terms of scaling and everything, which is something I was very, very worried about. I'll bring it forward so you guys can take a look at the face. In terms of accessories, very quickly, he does come with his trademark. Honestly, I'm not sure what these are called. Are they baudeliers or something? I'm honestly, if you know, please tell me in the comments. It's pretty much pre-molded, so it does just slot on the side there like so. As you can see, it's made from real feathers, which means over time it hasn't, I don't want to say kept in good nick, but it's starting to ruffle a fair bit there. And he also comes with Triple H's trademark sledgehammer, which I don't recall he used against The Rock at any point. Maybe when he hit him with the ambulance and was trashing it then, but I don't recall Hulk Hogan being renowned for this particular thing. Again, this is a basic figure, and it comes with some really good accessories, something that we don't get with current WWE figures. So I guess from that aspect, this guy is really, really cool already. I'll bring it forward so you guys can take a look at the real Hulkamania face scan. It definitely looks like Hulk Hogan, that's for sure. I'll bring in, just for comparison, one of the Mattel Hulk Hogan. You can certainly see the evolution of the Hulk Hogan character going, obviously, from the iconic red and yellow to the, I guess, the bad guy. Probably the ultimate supervillain. Certainly a turn that very few people were ever expecting. So well done, Jakks. I think they absolutely nailed the face sculpt on this guy and did a really, really good job. Moving down, in terms of some of the other detail, you can see one thing I like about the R3 body is that he's actually got a very, very arched back. If you look at it, that's a huge arch there. Can't be healthy for your Hulk. But he's leaner, which I guess suits an older Hulk Hogan a lot more, so that doesn't bother me too much. And then moving down, we see the nice detail on the trunks as well, with the famous lightning bolt attire, and then Hollywood Hulk Hogan's face on the boots. So really, really big fan of this particular attire. I think it looks really awesome. I think actually at WrestleMania he had white boots, so this might be the Raw match that he had, the tag match the nWo had just prior to WrestleMania 18. So pretty cool. Now, just for size comparison, I've got the Jakks Hulk Hogan R3 with the WWE Mattel Hulk Hogan. You can see he's only slightly smaller, which honestly is fine. He is a little bit smaller than the Hall of Fame series Hulk Hogan, but honestly, it's such a negligible difference that I don't mind, and I'm actually a really big fan and lucky I've got this guy because he scales and fits in quite nicely. So that's really, really good. Now, in terms of articulation, he's got a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed arms, no movement in the bicep, being an older figure, bend at the elbow, he's got swivel in the wrist, he's got finger articulation, so he can point, which actually comes in handy because you can get him when he's hulking up, I guess, doing the U. So that's pretty cool. Swivel waist, leg moves forward and back, bend at the knee, no swivel in the boot, but there is a joint in the ankle there. So honestly, decent range of articulation, certainly a lot more limited compared to today's standards, but you are looking at a figure that is quite a bit older as well. So honestly, not too bad. The bandana is made out of a soft rubber. I don't think there's too much in the way of detail. So really, really cool looking figure. So here we've got Hulk Hogan, as I'll probably display him. The shirt is just an extra nWo shirt I had lying around. It actually fits him really well. And then, of course, putting on his entrance attire, you've got yourself a really cool looking Hulk Hogan. Certainly a big fan of the nWo. Got to be one of my favourite factions. Growing up, I watched WCW mainly, and then later on WWE. So for me, this is a really awesome figure. Absolutely love the run the nWo had at the early 2000s, even though not a lot of people did. If you get a chance and you can find this guy, he's reasonably priced on eBay. Some sellers are asking quite a bit. Some are asking not a lot at all. If you can get him, honestly, I'd pick him up. He's such a cool figure. He comes with some great accessories. He scales well with the new Mattel figures, and we're yet to get an nWo version of Hulk. Having said that, if you can wait a while, I'm sure Mattel, based on their other Hulk Hogan figures, will give us a really good version of this. So the choice is yours, but hopefully, regardless, you guys have enjoyed this review on the WWE Jakks Back and Bad nWo Hollywood Hulk Hogan.